Hey, Trout Ninja TV field testers. Hey, this is Emmerich McCleary, the Trout Ninja, and I'm mailing out to you. It's going to go out tomorrow, the 24th of November, the Dirty Disco Pink Lemonade bait. So you're going to get it into an envelope. I don't have an envelope around me. But anyhow, I want to tell you a little bit about this bait because you see, the bait itself has the same appetite stimulants that I put in my past baits that have made them killer. And I've already tested the bait. I've been testing it for the last couple of weeks. I made tiny batches to test it. Then I made this bigger batch. Now, there's just enough in each mailing for 6 to 8 trout. That means 6 to 8 hits. All right. Now you're going to look at the little envelope I give to you, and you're going to think, well, there's not a ton here. Hey, who doesn't want to catch 6 to 8 trout? Anyhow, one thing that I want to mention though, the bag that they're coming in. I used to put them in Ziploc bags, and you could actually smell it through the Ziploc bags. It's good and bad. Well, actually, I don't know anything good about it, but the bad part is you could smell it, and if you held on to the bait too long, sometimes it would not last long in terms of the preservatives. And cats and dogs and raccoons and other kinds of animals that are attracted to smell, pit bulls and chimpanzees, they'd attack the stuff. Now I put it in commercial grade bags. I don't have one in front of me. It's on the floor. Uh, and I conducted a test to see if my fat cat Luna, right here, if fat cat Luna would pay attention to it, because in the past she smells this thing. I mean, it's like a bloodhound on a fresh trail. Well, I put it in front of her face, and Luna sniffed and walked away. And let me tell you something. There are special ingredients in here that are like sirens to sailors, attracting them and dashing them onto the rocks. And a Luna passed. So you could smell it, and you're going to realize it doesn't smell like anything on the outside of the bag, which is a cool thing. I want you to tell me all about the bag, what you think about it. I know the bag's a little big for the sample size, so you got to smash your fingers in there to get the stuff out, get every little piece out. I want to know if it smells. I want to know if it feels like it's drying up. All right. Okay, so you put just enough on your hook. I included a little note inside the inside the envelope for you. It's a number 10 envelope, not so big, and you're going to get it sent out. You should get it over the next few days. My field testers out in Canada, it takes a couple extra days after that, and anybody in the UK, it takes about 5 days to get your stuff too. So report back to me. Let me know what you think about this stuff. All right, okay. Any report, good, bad. I don't care if you have to write it on a piece of cloth what your report is and then mail it to me. I don't care. It's all good to me. Of course, I prefer video. Texting is good. I sent my phone number that you can text to. Please don't give it out to the trout. Trout hate me. They despise me. They're always trying to tap my phone lines because they know I'm talking secrets. Okay, so don't give the phone number away to anybody else, especially the trout. Get the bait. Use it. If you can't use it because it's too cold where you are, in other words, you don't want to go fishing, that's cool. What I'd like for you to do, instead of putting it in the refrigerator, just keep it in your tackle bag, because if you're not going to look at it until spring, which is what, 4 or 5 months away, I want you to tell me if it smells rotten. Okay, that's part of being a field tester. Okay, I want to see if the stuff is going to stink up, because I have a level of preservatives, natural preservatives in here, but it seems like they're good for about 3 months. But I usually use the bait up real fast, so I mean, it's so powerful, this stuff almost blows up on you. And in 3 months, it seems like that's as long as I've been able to have it around, um, until it starts smelling differently. But even when it does start smelling differently, I mean, it smells like an August outhouse. It's horrible. I still catch trout with it, so it doesn't. The trout don't care. It's really weird. So the stuff that's really attractive to them, still, the smell of the bad stuff, when it rots, it overpowers, or is overpowered by the attractive qualities of the bait. It's insane, man. This might be the world's best trout bait. I, I don't know, but I make it so powerful. Except, the world's best trout bait. If I were to sell this, I mean, it's not like buying a jar of that bait, that commercial bait you find. They make that stuff. It's no big deal. They make millions of dollars worth of it all the time. They have special factories for that. This is all handmade, custom made, custom kneaded with my hands, a special bait. Now, also in this bait, oh man, I forgot to, yeah, it's going to look like a disco ball because there's plenty of chrome attractants in there. But you're also going to see, when you hold up to the light, you're going to see lemon lime, and you see some little red specks, but lemon lime coloring. Okay, it's a certain type of attractant reflective devices that I have, and they're brilliant. You hold them in the sun, it blows you away. So I look forward to hearing from you. Remember, put just enough on your hook so it still floats. Leave one of your barbs exposed, whether you're using a single hook or a treble hook. You leave a barb exposed. Okay. Fish on a Trout Ninja killer rig, unless you have another rig that you always catch a lot of fish. If the fish are there, this is what's happening. You should definitely have 5 fish within 1 hour. No question about it. You should be able, if the fish are there and you're chumming properly, okay, and you're keeping the fish around you, 2 hours you should be able to knock 10 out. And that means missing a bunch of fish too. That means even losing gear and having a timeout because you're sitting on the shore putting your stuff together. Okay, that's enough of me talking. I've been talking for too long. I'm just so excited about this because I've been testing it and kicking some butt. And I'm going to set up some videos and some photos of my folks. My 80-year-old dad, my 77-year-old mom are here at the moment. And the day before yesterday, we caught 12 trout. I lost the stringer, believe it or not. On the 13th trout, I went to go get the stringer, and the stringer had disappeared. I didn't tie it off. Believe me, don't even talk to me about it. I was really upset. My parents were all mad. But I didn't know this. It was the first time my mom ever caught a fish. You see, when we were growing up, she spent her time watching over us, not fishing with us. The very first time. So I'm honored that she did this. Really cool. And then yesterday, I mean, she had to come back and fish some more. My dad wanted to because my mom had kicked his butt fishing. So my dad wanted to fish some more. My mom's so funny. She says, "Oh, I caught my limit, so I guess we can leave now." My dad's still down by a few fish. So we went back yesterday. We netted 7 trout. 6 trout. One was given to us. A catfish threw that back. We lost several trout, missed a bunch of strikes, lost some gear in the bottom. But it was a great day in spite of the winds were like 20, 30-mile-an-hour winds blowing in our faces. You know, my dad's 80, mom's 77, so they were covered up, bundled up. They're from Southern California, so, you know, if it's below 65, they're freezing their rears off. But caught trout, cleaned them last night, and we had a terrific time. So I hope you have a terrific time with this bait, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, TroutNinjaTV.com. Emerick McClary, I am the Trout Ninja. Look forward to hearing from you. And you got my email address. You know how to get a hold of me. We'll see you soon.